It's time now for Truth or Fake, and I'm joined in the studio by France 24's Vedika Bahl. Good to see you, Vedika. So we're staying with that story following President Trump's move to ban transgender athletes from competing. He also repeated a false statement from last year about a trans boxer. Vedika, you're here to debunk that for us.
That's right, Yinka. Donald Trump repeated a lie about two female boxers for the second time on the world stage. That's just before he signed an executive order looking to ban transgender women and girls from competing in female school sports. Now, I want to revisit what Donald Trump said. He claimed two female boxers in last year's Paris 2024 Olympics are actually male and that they transitioned before competing. Let's take a listen to what the president had to say.
And who could forget last year's Paris Olympics, where a male boxer stole the women's gold medal after brutalizing his female opponent so viciously that she had to forfeit just after 46 seconds, and she was a championship fighter. And actually, they had two women or two people that transitioned, and both of them won gold medals, and they won them very convincingly. But all of that ends today because with this executive order, the war on women's sports is over.
Now, Trump was referring here to Algerian welterweight gold medalist Imane Khelif and Taiwan's featherweight gold medalist Yu-ting. Now, I want to be very clear here that both of these athletes are female champions. They were born identifying as female at birth. They have competed throughout their sporting careers as female without any mention of any transition. They have always competed as women. There is simply no basis here, Yinka, for Donald Trump's statement, and it is therefore very dangerous for him to use two cisgender women as examples right before he signs an executive order looking to remove transgender rights.
Vedika, we can all remember that those two female boxers have previously suffered due to the vast amounts of misinformation spreading about their Olympic victories. Give us a recap of all of that.
That's right. The summer of 2024 saw unsubstantiated gender disputes around these two female boxers. And it all links back to when the Russian-led International Boxing Association claimed to Russian media that both Lin and Khelif had reportedly failed gender eligibility tests that they had done. And that actually saw both of those boxers disqualified, therefore, from the 2023 World Championships. Now, the IBA never substantiated its claims surrounding these reported gender eligibility test failings. They never provided any proof of that. And the Russian-led association was then permanently stripped of its world governing body status by the IOC. That was due to concerns over its integrity, over its governance, its connections to Putin, as well as concerns over corruption within the organization. Now, another moment that also led to a surge of misinformation as well is when Imane Khelif's opponent, the Italian Angela Carini, well, she abandoned the bout after 46 seconds. She said she's never been hit so hard, and she broke down in tears after the fight, saying that it just wasn't fair. And that led to a surge in misinformation and also hate against the Algerian Imane Khelif. She received abuse from an unsurmountable amount of accounts, even from high-profile accounts like Elon Musk, Italy's Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, even J.K. Rowling wading in as well. And Khelif has gone on the record to talk about how this has affected her, but she has always maintained her status that I am a woman like any other, I was born a woman. Now, even her father has gone on the record as well to show her birth certificate to the media, which clearly designates her as female, and he slammed these claims against his daughter. There's also this Facebook post here by Taipei City Councillor who has asserted that Lin Yu-ting's national identification number designates her clearly as a female, and according to local government, that cannot be changed either. But overall, Yinka, there's no hard evidence whatsoever that either of these two boxers that we're looking at here, that either of them aren't cisgender. They also have the full backing of the Olympics as well. This is a quote by Thomas Bach, the president of the International Olympic Committee from last year, year. He said, let's be very clear here, we're talking about women's boxing. We have two boxers born as women, who have been raised as women, who have passports as women, and who have competed for many years as women. And that is the clear definition. There was never any doubt about that. Overall, Yinka, I want to make it very clear that Trump's claims calling Lynn and Khelif men who have transitioned has no hard evidence or basis to it. And as I said, it's pretty dangerous for him to use two cisgender women as examples when he's signing executive orders to try and remove trans rights in the US.